Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel where we unravel the darkest corners of true crime. Today, we're diving into a story that's as haunting as it is heartbreaking. A case that shook a quiet Phoenix community to its core. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Let's get into it. Picture this. It's a sunny Friday morning, April 28, 2023. The desert air is warm, the sky is clear, and the Reach 11 trail in North Phoenix is buzzing with hikers soaking in the beauty of the rugged landscape. Among them is 29-year-old Lauren Heike, a young woman who loved the outdoors, her morning walks, and the simple joy of a fresh cup of coffee. She steps onto the trail near her apartment, just like she's done countless times before. But this time, she doesn't come back. Lauren's story takes a sinister turn that day. Somewhere along that scenic path, amidst the cacti and dusty hills, something unthinkable happens. She vanishes. For over 24 hours, no one knows where she is. Her friends grow worried. She's not answering calls, not showing up to work. Then, on April 29th, a chilling discovery is made. A woman walking her dog stumbles across something in the desert brush, something that stops her in her tracks. It's Lauren. She's gone, taken from this world in a way that leaves everyone asking, why? And who? This isn't just another true crime mystery, folks. This is a puzzle with pieces scattered across a trail, a case that gripped a city and left a family shattered. What happened to Lauren Heike that morning? Was she alone? Was someone watching her? From the frantic 911 call that broke the silence to the relentless hunt for the person responsible, this story has twists that'll keep you on edge. Before we unravel the chilling details of what happened on that North Phoenix trail, let's take a moment to meet the woman at the heart of this true crime story, Lauren Heike. She wasn't just a name in a headline. She was a daughter, a friend, a vibrant soul who left a mark on everyone she met. So, who was Lauren? Lauren Heike was 29 years old, born and raised in Kitsap County, Washington, before making her way to the sun-soaked streets of Phoenix, Arizona. Friends and family describe her as a burst of light, kind, funny, and endlessly positive. She had this infectious energy, the kind that made you feel lucky just to know her. Lauren worked as an esthetician, helping people feel their best, and she'd recently settled into a new apartment near the Reach 11 trail, a spot she'd come to love for its quiet beauty. She was an outdoor enthusiast through and through. Hiking, walking, soaking in the desert views, it was her happy place. On the morning of April 28th, 2023, she called a close friend, River Hubble, for their daily ritual, sharing what they were grateful for. That day, Lauren said she was thankful to wake up, grab a coffee, and head out for a walk. Simple joys, right? But that call, it was the last time River would hear her voice. She'd recently moved to Phoenix for a fresh start, chasing a life filled with promise. Little did she know, that trail she loved would become the setting of a nightmare. It's April 29th, 2023, just after 10 a.m., and the Reach 11 Trail, a popular spot near 64th Street and Mayo Boulevard, is about to become the center of a chilling scene. Imagine you're out for a casual stroll, your dog trotting beside you, the desert sun climbing higher in the sky. That's exactly what one local woman was doing that Saturday morning. She's a regular on this trail, just like Lauren was. The Reach 11 area straddles the Phoenix-Scottsdale border, a mix of rugged beauty and quiet paths where hikers, runners, and dog walkers feel at ease. But as she rounds a bend near Libby Street, something catches her eye off the main path, tucked away in the brush. She freezes. It's a body, a woman's body, lying still in the desert sand. This wasn't just a random find. This was Lauren Heike, though the woman didn't know her name yet. Shaken, she pulls out her phone and dials 911, The call, released by Phoenix police in October 2024, captures every raw second of that discovery. Let's listen to what she told the dispatcher.
Phoenix 911, where is your emergency?
Oh, I just found a woman's body out in the desert.
Right.
My address is, and I was just going for a walk, and she's there. I didn't touch her. I didn't do a thing. But it looks like she's been there for a while.
Here, let me connect the paramedics here.
Okay, thanks.
Fire department, what's the location of the emergency? Okay, is that a house, apartment, or a business, ma'am?
It's a house?
Okay, is that a house out in Phoenix?
Yes.
Is this a good phone number for you?
Yes.
What's going on there?
There's a woman. I guess she's dead.
I'm sorry, ma'am? I can't hear you. Go ahead.
I just observed a woman laying in the desert behind my house, and I think she's dead.
Okay, all right. How old does she look to you?
She looks like in her mid-20s, maybe 30.
Okay, did you get a clothing description? Did you see what she was
in
wearing?
Workout clothes. She's in workout clothes, black bra, black pants, one shoe is off. She's got kind of blondish hair.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I have help coming, okay? Are you able to get near her? I don't want you to put yourself in danger, but I do want to see if she's breathing, okay? That's important.
Okay.
Help is coming.
Okay. Let me walk out there just a sec.
And then are there any weapons or drugs laid out around her? Or is it just her?
It's just her.
Okay. All right. Any noticeable injuries or bleeding, ma'am?
Let me walk closer just a second.
Okay, help is coming, okay? We're coming as fast as we can. I just need to make sure she's breathing right now.
Okay, hold on. No, it doesn't look like she's breathing.
Okay. And you can't see her chest rising or falling?
No. And there is blood coming from under her workout bra.
Blood coming from her bra? Does it look like she was stabbed or shot?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Is there a hole?
No, not that I can see. But it does look like she's been here for a while.
Okay, PD, are you on the phone?
That call lasted nearly 5 minutes, and you can hear the tremble in her voice. She's rattled, trying to process what she's seeing. She tells the dispatcher the body's been there for a while, and she's right. Police later confirmed Lauren had been missing for over 24 hours since her hike the previous morning, April 28th. The woman notes blood pooling under Lauren's sports bra, a detail that hints at the tragedy's brutality without needing to say more. Within minutes, Phoenix PD floods the area. Officers arrive around 10:30 a.m., expecting an injured hiker, maybe a fall or heat exhaustion, common calls for this stretch of desert. But one look at Lauren, and they know this is no accident. Her body's off the beaten path, hidden from the casual hiker's view, tangled in scrub and near a barbed wire fence. Signs of a struggle are everywhere: torn clothing, scattered belongings. First responders confirm she's gone, and the scene shifts from rescue to investigation. Now, let's rewind a bit. That same morning, Lauren's friend River Hubble is getting worried. Lauren hasn't answered her phone since their gratitude call the day before, a ritual they never skipped. By Saturday, he's alarmed. She's a no-show at work, which isn't like her at all. River alerts authorities, and around the same time police are rushing to that 911 call. His concern starts aligning with the grim reality unfolding on the trail. The Reach 11 trail isn't some remote wilderness. It's a community spot, nestled near Scottsdale Road and Mayo Boulevard, where people feel safe. That's what makes this so jarring. The woman who found Lauren wasn't a stranger to the area. She was married to a guy who'd waved at Lauren on her hikes before. They didn't know her well, but she was a familiar face. And now, she's the one breaking the silence with that frantic call, unknowingly stepping into a true crime story that had gripped the valley for months.
Well, John, that's absolutely right. Good evening. This is the area where 29-year-old Lauren Heike was found. According to neighbors, you can see there are some flowers out here as well in the area where they say her body was found. And to give you some perspective, if you look up there, just how close this area is to a very nice residential area here in the North Phoenix community. And then if we want to take a look over here too, Justin had mentioned in his story some of that barbed wire, that she was chased through barbed wire, just how close that is to where she was found. This is all over this hiking trail out here.
But this is just the start of the chaos. That 911 call wasn't the only one police got. In the days that followed, 3 more callers rang in. People who'd seen someone odd lurking near the trail, someone who didn't fit the usual hiker vibe. A man, they said, matching a description that had soon become key. Homicide Lieutenant James Hester takes the lead, and his team knows they've got to move fast. The clock's ticking, and the community's on edge. Hikers don't feel safe anymore. Lauren was last heard from on April 28th, chatting with her friend River Hubble around 10 a.m. She'd headed out for a hike near her apartment, a route she knew well. But by the time that dog walker stumbled across her the next morning, she'd been gone for over 24 hours. Police estimate the attack happened Friday morning, likely between 10 and 11 a.m., in a spot hidden from the trail's main flow. That seclusion? It's a clue. Whoever did this didn't want to be seen. The Phoenix PD's forensic team gets to work, combing the scene for anything that could point to the culprit. They bag Lauren's shoe, found near that barbed wire, and her scattered items, hoping for a trace of someone else. Meanwhile, detectives start asking, was this planned or a spur-of-the-moment act? The condition of her clothes suggests she fought back, maybe even tried to escape over that fence. But the real game changer comes when they send that shoe to the lab. Preliminary DNA analysis flags something, a profile that doesn't match Lauren. It's a lead, but they need more. Now here's where it gets wild. While the lab's working, police hit the streets. They talk to hikers, neighbors, anyone who's been near Reach 11. 3 separate 911 calls from the days after the discovery light up their radar. Callers report a guy acting strange near the trail, someone who didn't blend in with the usual crowd. He's described as 5'8" to 6 feet tall, wearing dark clothing, carrying a backpack. But it's not enough to pin him down, yet. Then, on May 2nd, a bombshell drops. Detectives get their hands on surveillance footage from a camera near the trail. It's grainy, but it shows a man sprinting through the desert, backpack bouncing, right around the time Lauren went missing. He's moving fast, too fast for a casual jog. Police release the clip to the public, calling him a person of interest, and the tips start pouring in. People who've seen this guy before call silent witness, saying he's been spotted in the area. One tipster even mentions a pocket knife he carried, small but sharp. Could it tie back to the scene? Phoenix PD doesn't stop there. They canvass Lauren's life, her job, her friends, her routine. She'd recently moved into that apartment near the trail, so they check if anyone's been watching her. Was she targeted? Or was this random? Lieutenant Hester leans toward random at a May 3rd press conference, saying the attack's heinous nature suggests impulse. But he's not ruling anything out. They need hard evidence, not theories. Back at the lab, that DNA from Lauren's shoe comes into focus. It's a match to a profile in a criminal database, someone with a record. This isn't just a hunch anymore. It's a thread they can pull. Detectives cross-reference it with the surveillance description: male, early 20s, local. They start building a profile, but they're tight-lipped with the public. Why? Because they're closing in, and they don't want him spooked. By May 3rd, the heat's on. Lauren's family, her parents Jeff and Lana, join police at a press conference begging for help. Lana's voice cracks as she says, "She was my little girl."
We just want, of course we want the public to think about this. We want somebody to come forward and help us find this person. Lauren was, obviously she was beautiful, and she was beautiful inside and out. She had such a kind heart, Everybody who met her loved her. She was super funny. She was just a sweet child, just everything to us. And I talked to her every single day, at least once or twice a day, and texted. And every phone call ended with, "I love you, Mom." And every text ended that way. Is horrific. I'm sorry. As hard as this is for us, we're grateful because we had such a beautiful child.
She definitely had the ability to change anybody's life. No matter what they were going through, if you interacted with Lauren, she was just an amazing individual. And I just want everyone to dig as deep as you can to find anything or any type of information that just leads to...
They urge anyone who saw a guy with a backpack or odd behavior to come forward. And it works. More tips roll in. One caller mentions a man who lived nearby, less than a mile from the trail, who'd been acting off. Another says he'd been fired from a job for creeping out co-workers. The pieces are stacking up. Here's the kicker. On May 4th, detectives get a break from an unexpected source, a probation officer. This guy's client matches the build from the video. He's on probation for past crimes, robbery, disorderly conduct, and lives in Scottsdale, right near the trail. Police dig deeper and find out he was let go from a job for aggression toward women. Alarm bells ring. They pull his file, match it to the DNA, and bam, they've got a suspect. But they don't rush in blind. They tail him, watch his moves. He's got a plane ticket to Detroit. Flight risk much? Surveillance confirms he's the guy from the video, identified by co-workers who say, "Yeah, that's him." By Thursday evening, May 4th, they're ready. The investigation's gone from a cold trail to a red-hot lead in under a week. And what happens next? Up next, the arrest. The moment Phoenix PD takes this guy down and the truth starts spilling out. Let's break it down. It's late Thursday evening, just 6 days after Lauren's body was found on the Reach 11 trail. Detectives have been tailing their suspect, 22-year-old Zion William Teasley, for days, watching his every move. He's a local, living in an apartment complex less than a mile from where Lauren was last seen, near Scottsdale Road. The DNA from her shoe, the surveillance video of a man sprinting through the desert, the tips about a guy with a backpack, it all points to him. And he's got no idea the net's closing in. Here's the kicker. Zion's on probation for armed robbery and disorderly conduct from 2018, when he was just 17. His probation officer tipped off police after noticing he matched the description. But what seals the deal? That DNA match. It's his profile in the system, and when cops confirm he's the guy from the footage, identified by co-workers who'd seen him running that day, they know they've got him. Oh, and get this. He's got a plane ticket to Detroit booked for May 5th. One more day, and he might have slipped away. Teasley previously enlisted in the Marines, but the U.S. Marine Corps states he did not complete training. The statement reads as follows, and I quote, "Our records indicate that Zion Teasley entered recruit training at Marine Corps Recruit Training Depot, San Diego, on March 25, 2019. He was separated June 17, 2019, prior to completing boot camp. Additional details are not releasable due to Privacy Act." So, on May 4th, Phoenix PD doesn't mess around. They assemble a tactical team and roll up to his apartment around 6:30 p.m. Body cam footage, released later, shows officers banging on the door, shouting, "Phoenix police, open up." He steps outside, hands up, no resistance. They cuff him on the spot, and just like that, the suspect's in custody. The whole operation takes less than 10 minutes. Textbook takedown. But who is this guy? Zion William Teasley isn't your average hiker. Born in 2000, he's a Scottsdale native with a rap sheet that started young. Back in 2018, he and two buddies held up a Jack in the Box. Zion wielded a gun, demanding cash. He took a plea deal, got probation instead of jail time, and was supposed to be straightening out. Instead, he bounces between jobs, fast food, retail, never sticking around long. Co-workers tell police he creeped them out, especially women. One manager at a Primo's restaurant fired him in 2022 for snapping at female staff, calling him unstable. That aggression's a red flag. Police search his place and find a pocket knife. Small, sharp, consistent with what Lauren's injuries suggested. They also snag his backpack, the one from the video, and clothes. It's piling up fast. On May 5th, Phoenix PD books him into Maricopa County Jail, and the charges hit hard: first-degree murder, plus robbery and tampering with evidence. That's right. Cops believe he didn't just attack Lauren, he took something from her. Zion doesn't confess, at first. During his interrogation, he plays dumb, claiming he was nowhere near Reach 11 that day. But when detectives press him with the DNA and video, he clams up. Silent witness tips paint a clearer picture. Neighbors saw him pacing near the trail days before, twitchy and out of place. One hiker even spotted him arguing with someone on April 27th, a day before Lauren vanished. Was he scoping the area? Police think so, though they're still piecing together why he crossed paths with Lauren. By May 6th, Phoenix PD's Lieutenant James Hester steps up to the mic. "We believe this was a random act," he says, voice steady. The suspect had no prior connection to the victim. Lauren's parents, Jeff and Lana, stand nearby, faces etched with grief. Jeff thanks the community for tips, saying, "It's because of you we got him." The arrest is a win, but it's not the end. Zion Teasley's behind bars, facing life-altering charges, and his past paints a picture of a guy spiraling out of control. For Lauren's loved ones, it's a step toward justice, but only a step. As of today, this Phoenix case is still unfolding, and Lauren's family is still waiting for justice. The Maricopa County Superior Court has his murder trial scheduled for October 28, 2025. Why the delay? This is a high-stakes case. Prosecutors have DNA from Lauren's shoe, surveillance video of a man running near the trail, and witness tips, all pointing to Zion. But his defense is digging in, likely reviewing every shred of evidence, from cell phone data to that pocket knife found in his apartment. Pre-trial hearings have stretched into 2025, with both sides gearing up for a fight. Back in May 2023, Phoenix PD's Lieutenant James Hester called it a random act. No prior connection between Zion and Lauren. That's still the official line as of now. But the stakes got higher in December 2023, when Maricopa County Attorney Rachel Mitchell filed a notice to seek the death penalty if Zion's convicted. Lauren's family supported that move, saying in a statement through Arizona Voice for Crime Victims, "We'll be there every step to ensure Lauren receives justice." It's a bold call. Capital cases mean extra scrutiny, more preparation, and a longer road to trial. And Zion's legal troubles don't stop with Lauren's case. In July 2024, the Maricopa County Attorney's Office tacked on charges from a 2020 assault and burglary, another knife-related attack where the victim survived. Then, on February 5, 2025, 12 News reported that he was charged with 10 additional charges related to misconduct with minors related to alleged actions in 2019 and 2020. Court docs say he admitted to distributing explicit material back then. He's pleaded not guilty to those two, but it paints a picture of a guy with a tangled past. Armed robbery in 2018, probation when Lauren was killed, and now this. So, where does that leave us? Zion's in custody, held on a $1 million bond from his first court appearance, now non-bondable due to probation violations. The evidence is strong: DNA, video, a history of aggression toward women per co-workers who spoke to police. But no verdict yet. Lauren's parents have stayed vocal, thanking Phoenix PD and the community for support. In a May 2024 ABC 15 interview, they said, "She had so much promise. They've spent 2 Christmases without her, and the wait for trial keeps their grief raw. But justice? That's on hold until October 2025, barring delays. Lauren Heike's case is active, and we'll keep watching. If this gripped you, smash that like button, share it, and subscribe. Share your opinion on this case in the comments. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.